it's day 2 of Cats, and I'm here with the wonderful Sarah Irving, Head of Community and Marketing at Moggie.
Hello, nice to meet you.
How are you today, Sarah?
I'm good. It's been a good show so far, and
Yeah.
it's nice to meet lots of people.
Yes, like yourself.
Yes, and you.
So tell me about the story behind Moggie.
So Moggie came about because cats are notorious for hiding issues. They're very stoic, so you don't know that something's going on until it's too late, and at which point it's very expensive to treat, or it's not treatable at all. So we developed Moggie based on the fact that one of our founders, her cat had dental disease, and she didn't know about it, and he must have been in pain for a very long time. They just noticed him eating a little bit less, until he wasn't eating at all. And then he had to have a lot of surgery to have a lot of teeth taken out.
Oh.
And at which point you feel really bad because you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But as we know as cat owners, it's so hard to notice these very tiny changes. So we created Moggie to monitor their activity, to pick up the small changes and notice trends a long time, which means that when there is an issue, you notice it sooner,
Yes.
and you're able to get treatment while it's more affordable, while it's possible,
Yeah.
and while the vets can actually give you a better care plan.
Right. So it's a vital preventive care tool, basically.
Yes, it is.
And so tell me, what exactly do you monitor then in the cat's health
It's
or behaviour? Sorry.
Yes, they're general activities. We have some base ones that we have currently available, but in total we are working on some other ones as well, because in the whole holistic sort of side of things, we want to cover, let me see if I can remember, eating, drinking, walking, jumping, playing, litter use, grooming, scratching and itching.
Okay.
So it'll cover all the main base activities that your vet will ask you about.
Yeah.
So if you take them in for an issue, the first thing they always say is, are they eating, drinking and using the litter?
Yeah.
So the idea is that Moggie will help you know that and help you have a baseline to say, my cat is doing their normal things or they're not.
Yeah, brilliant. And so that's going to be very useful in diagnosing eventually diseases like kidney disease and so on.
Yeah.
So it's some invisible symptoms that come up before you even know it, pretty much.
Yeah, because you'll find that there are tiny nuances of changes.
Yeah.
So slight drinking more, but we only notice it with CKD and hypothyroid when they're drinking a lot, and we
Yes.
notice them at bowl a lot.
Yes.
But there will be a period before then when they'll be drinking a little bit here and there
Yeah.
that you don't see.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, because cats are such a black box, aren't they? You can't really. It's all kind of, you need some output, and you have to have very sort of high tech ways of finding these signs that the human eye can't even see.
Yeah.
And so tell me, what is the latest updates of the Moggie tracker then? What are you working on right now?
So we're currently doing a lot of work around the app. We are going to be changing it so it shows more of what's normal and give you a quicker overview. Because we spoke to the community, and the main question that comes up is my cat doing their normal things? So we're looking at how we can help you understand that quickly and under view without you having to sit and try and work out data. Because while the data is useful, while you're on holiday you don't want to be looking at too much information, but you want to know if your cat is okay.
Yeah.
So we're working on that at the moment and making the app a lot more intuitive, so users can actually quickly see how their cat is, but also dig down into that data to share with their vets and to understand the patterns a little bit more closely.
Yeah.
We're also making sure that the model is working well, so we're continually training the model of the tracker, which means we need to collect the data and feed it in. So when the cats are doing the activity, the back end and the AI understands what they're doing. So we're collecting nuances of things like drinking. So while it's currently trained with drinking from a bowl or a fountain on sort of low level, we're also training it for cats that drink from a fountain or a tap, so they might be drinking on the side.
Right.
So it starts picking things like that up.
Yes.
But it's about enriching it as much as we can with cat behaviours.
Yes.
So we have the basic standard, and then we'll start feeding into it above that.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. So also, do you think that with this very useful technology, is there a learning curve for the consumer, as in the pet owner, the cat owner? Have you had to educate a lot?
There has been some education around it. I think it's because it's so new. It's not something we're used to. It took us, I think it was 15 years for humans to get used to having smartwatches and Fitbits and things like that.
Yeah.
So again, it's that kind of like understanding the need of it. The biggest thing that has been a training is because there's quite a few cats that don't wear collars. Mine didn't wear collars either. So it's training your cat and the human to get the cat wearing collars.
Right.
But we found that there's been a 98% success rate of people having collars once they've done the slow introductions. lots of nice treats. Recommend high value treats, so anything that they would absolutely go mad for
Yes.
is the best thing to train them with.
It's a positive reinforcement.
Yeah, a lot of that.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing that people have had to train on. Once they get into the app, they find that it's quite intuitive, they understand it, but that's where the feedback came in to try and make it a little bit more accessible and quick,
Right, okay.
rather than having to sort of click through and look at the data.
Right, so more at your fingertips basically.
Yeah,
okay.
so an overview.
Yeah, okay. Really good stuff. And also, just wondering, so you have 7 cats.
I do.
And are they, you said almost all of them were wearing Moggie trackers right now.
Yes, I currently only have one that isn't wearing a jacket, only because he arrived last week.
Yes.
And he's currently got a donut round
Oh,
him.
lovely,
So
yeah.
he isn't wearing one yet, but he will be.
He will
once
be.
Yeah.
So you have 7 data streams coming to your phone.
Yes.
That's brilliant. And how do they adapt to wearing a tracker?
They've been absolutely fine, actually. Once they're used to the collar, you slowly introduce the tracker, so don't kind of chuck it on straight away.
Okay.
Because again, it's something slightly weird. It feels different to them.
Yeah.
And they do have sensitive hairs on the back of their necks.
Yes.
So it's kind of just sort of adapting it. So put it on for a short period of time, let them enjoy it. Lots of licky treats, things like that.
Yes.
And then take it off, and then put it back on and increase the time. And now they don't even notice they're wearing it at all.
Oh, fantastic. So how long is that process of slow training on average?
I think about a week.
Oh, that's pretty short
Has
actually.
generally been.
Oh, okay.
So if you're doing
Yeah.
the training every single day,
Yeah.
so you kind of put aside 15 minutes here and there,
Yes.
and do it every single day, it doesn't take too long.
Okay.
Because it's a nice sort of bonding experience as well, because
Yeah.
you're spending that time directly with your cat, and they're having fun with you and fun with the activity.
Yeah.
Some cats do take a little bit longer. My Pippi took a little bit longer. I think she was like 2 weeks.
That seems quite short to me still. I was thinking about months and months, but
No, it tends to be okay once they've got over the sort of feeling of the collar,
Yeah.
and they realise it's quite a fun thing and it's quite normal.
Yeah.
Once getting the tracker on after that is quite easy as
Oh,
well.
brilliant. Okay, that's actually really good because I was thinking, knowing my cats, it might take a while, but 2 weeks is not too bad actually.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And so on to more of a tech question. So everyone loves smart things these days, smart litter boxes, smart collars, and do you see the tracker becoming part of an Internet of Things in terms of maybe feeding into the vet clinic databases or even stocking the right kind of food, that kind of thing?
It's something that we've considered for future developments,
Yeah.
and we do really want to integrate it into the vets so the vets can keep an eye on things from their side.
Yeah.
That's mainly because there's a lot of feedback from vets saying that when they send cats home, they don't get the feedback afterwards.
Oh yes.
So
okay. Yeah.
they send you home with antibiotics, your cat gets better,
Yeah.
you don't go back. So
Right.
they don't know whether that treatment has resolved the issue.
Yes,
So they will be
yeah.
able to see on their side when they think of your cat,
Yeah.
they go on and they can see that the activities come back to normal levels and
Yes.
things like that.
Yeah.
And obviously in the future we'd also like to recommend products that we think would help you. So if they notice that there's a reduction in eating,
Yeah.
we can suggest something there.
Right.
We do currently do suggestions, but not specific products.
Yeah, okay.
Through the weekly summary.
Yes.
So it'll send you a weekly summary. Say your cat isn't drinking so much, we'll suggest that you get a water fountain or try found water or
Yes.
something like that. So
Yeah.
give you ideas of things to increase that level.
Right.
And then you can try it and you can see whether that helps. And then it'll sort of give you that idea whether what you're doing is improving their lives or you need to see a vet.
Yes. Okay. That's fantastic. Because even things like playing time, you could recommend certain toys or.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay. And then last question, more of a wider angle question. What do you think is going to be the top cat trend for next year?
Ooh, tough question. Obviously Moggie.
Yes, of course.
Moggie's going to be top there.
What a coincidence.
Chances of that.
Besides Moggie, obviously.
I think more in-home care and monitoring. I
Right.
think so. It's sort of including the cat fountains and
Yes.
smart fountains and things like that. I think a lot of that's going to be quite prevalent next year. They're starting to become more used in households and they're becoming more affordable.
Yeah.
And I think because people are seeing them on sort of more around shops
Yeah.
and main commercial spaces, they see that it is becoming something that they
Yeah.
can attain to. So I see the sort of smart angle of things and sort of home care being increased. But I do hope that that will also increase people going to the vets for veterinary care.
Yeah.
as part of that,
Yes.
because it will sort of encourage you to go because you'll see the issues, and then you'll go and get veterinary care.
Yeah.
Because cats are notoriously not taken to the vets as often as dogs.
I think it was half as much. There was a study coming out. Yeah, in the States anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I think it's probably similar here.
yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. So anyway, lovely to meet you, Sarah.
Lovely to meet you,
And
Sophie.
thank you for speaking with us, and enjoy pets.
Thank you. Thanks.
Cheers.
Nice to meet you all.
Bye.